Well, one of the main things that you also learned that you were talking to me about is the community of DJs. Right?
Oh man, yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. This past week I had to do a private event. I had to do a Friendsgiving, and I needed speakers and lights, and I needed help with my 70s crate. So I put out on Twitter. I put out, does anybody have speakers or lights that I can rent out for this day in LA? And within, I think, 2 minutes, I had both things covered. C-Flow hit me up with the speakers, and my boy DJ Rello, he had the lights. So after I got that covered, all I needed was a 70s crate. And then I was gonna hit up Kirk, but he was I had fucked up because I lost time management. I was supposed to get with him to help me get that set together, and then I was gonna hit up Nev, but it was too late. Like,
yeah, I'm hurt that you didn't hit me up.
It was it was like the day of.
Never 70s crate is I.
Two.
No. Okay, all right.
No, but he's right though, because when I would crash at Never's and he would do his streams, I would listen to his great music.
He's the person to go to for that shit.
Yeah, and he had all these great sets that he would put on, and it was discos and it was all this shit.
You were absorbing all that.
So all those things I put that in the crate, but I needed more of the shit that I don't know. So then I hit up Stone Rock, DJ Stone Rock, which is one of our, we had him on here a few times. But he's, over the years, quietly, he's become one of my good friends and a mentor outside of you guys as well. So I hit him up, and I went to his crib, we hung out, and he gave me all the shit that I needed. And it was probably like the best set of 70s you can just, kind of put somebody on. Because I ended up doing, I think, 2 to 3 hours of just 70s music for that party. Then I switched it up to hip hop or some shit because when people were arriving, they were like suited and booted, so they wanted the music to kind of feel till they got drunk, and then they wanted hip hop. But it just that it took a village to do that one fucking event, and that was amazing. That people looked out for me, and I was like, oh shit, I broke them off with some bread and stuff like that. But it's just like people tend to forget, and they try to make it seem like they did it themselves to make it happen. Nothing could ever be done by themselves. Like, I needed 3 people and myself to do a 4-hour event, a Friendsgiving, and shout outs to those guys, C-Flow, DJ Rello, and Stone Rock, for helping me, fulfill that night for those people.
And to pass that, pay that forward.
Yeah, paying that forward.
In the future.
And then I called you and I was like, dude, I'm so fucking grateful. Like, that was a moment of just, and it's funny, Thanksgiving's around the corner, but it just being grateful for motherfuckers just with open arms.
Because there's good dudes that
embracing you.
They willing to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, C-Flow,
C-Flow,
Stone Rock,
yeah.
Yo, I remember, a lot of people have helped them. They look out for people. And that's the thing that motherfuckers don't understand with DJing. Like, I feel like some of your thinking earlier when we were working together was like, I don't want Crooked's help. I want to do this all by myself.
Yeah,
I don't want this person. It's like a pride thing. Yeah. I don't want to show that I'm weak. I'm not going to ask for help.
Like, I got to do it. But
and sometimes I'm just kind of like, yo, why aren't you asking? Like, it's very rare for him to come to me for music or come to Never for music. And I'm like, why aren't you utilizing the people around you to make you better? And it's like this pride thing that everything. And it's like, you can't navigate through life or even a career that way. You have to ask motherfuckers for help.
Yeah, the research. That's the missing piece.
And you have to appreciate the help. Yeah. That's the important thing. Yeah. And that's the one thing I don't like about motherfuckers who come on the show or who talk to me and they're like, yo, I killed it last night. I did this, or I did this, and I did this, and I did this. I'm like, yo, but who helped you? Because someone helped you.
Right.
Someone who hooked you up. Or who, I always give props to somebody because someone helped me, or like someone gave me an idea, or I was having a conversation with them and they planted the seed for something for us to talk about it here.
Yeah.
Or, it's like you always have to give props to somebody. And I hate fucking on Twitter when people, I don't even want to go into this. Yeah,
I know what you're going, but circling back, is like people think, yo, it looks better if the story's, yo, I did it by myself.
Yeah.
But that's not cool.
To be honest, like, Jamie helped me tremendously this past week, man. Like, I had to do a gig in Arizona. It was a fight, but it was probably 95% Latino, 90 Mexican, just straight Mexican. So I hit him up. I was like, hey, man, like, I know reggaeton. I don't know traditional Mexican music. Please, like, just put me something together to help me out. He broke down 3 different folders, and every one of those folders was, man, just, I had a great set. I had a great night, and I hit him up. I was like, hey, man, like, everything you gave me was a hit. Like, thank you, because I wouldn't have survived without that shit. You know what I mean?
Jamie did the same for me when I DJed in Dallas. I needed some Mexican, Spanish music. Gave me like 3 folders of music that helped me out that day. Yeah. That night. I even told him, yo, I still owe you a steak dinner.
He said, steak dinner. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like,
where's that steak dinner?
I don't know.
You never,
I gotta go
still,
pick him up.
exactly.
I gotta make the time. I gotta make the effort.
Hopefully, you're his secret Santa, so then he could give you the steak dinner for.
Yeah.
Nah, but
is that the segue?
Wrapping it up, it just, man, just be grateful for the people around you. Be grateful for your team.
Well, it's a community, right?
It's
like
a
Bonnie
community.
said, it's really, really a community. It's like you
It's
give.
a culture. Yeah,
you can't
what
just
he kept
take.
saying.
You have to give, and you have to, like, motherfuckers got to give props to people without having it be a look.
Right.
And I really hate that right now with social media. It's like no one wants to give props unless there's a look attached to it.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, I ain't gonna shout out C-Flow, but I will shout out meeting Jazzy Jeff. Even though Jazzy Jeff never helped me, it's a look for me to shout him out, to post a picture and say, like, I had a 5-minute conversation with him, and that 5-minute conversation changed my life.
Yeah.
When there's all these motherfuckers around the motherfucker that helped him and shaped the motherfucker's career, but they ain't gonna shout those motherfuckers because it's not a look.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
No, it's so funny because when I first got started a couple years ago, like, I was like, why do DJs only like hang out with so many DJs, you know? And then it's funny because when I got fired from the station, like, I had barely started DJing. Like, I had like just like some commercial shit, you know? And then I met Scylla, and like, getting fired is like the worst shit ever, but it happens to everyone in radio. Like, there's a joke, you don't work in radio unless you get fired, you know? And so when I met her the day after I got fired, I was like, yo, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like, I have to move to a new city, do radio somewhere else, you know, like, what am I gonna do? And I met her, and she put me in contact, like, without me even asking. She's like, I fucking got you. She put me in contact with 3 people that paid my bills for the rest of the summer. Like, and that's so crazy because, like, I didn't even know her, you know? Like, someone didn't owe me shit, and I'm just like, oh, this is why, like, DJs hang out with DJs, you know? It's just, like, the connections. But it's just, like, people, you know? And it's just, like, it didn't need to, you know? I don't know. I guess when I think about that now, like, one day I hope to put someone on like that because, like, she, like, paid my bills for, like, months, you know, off of those 3 people.
Wow.
What did those 3 people? They just gave you money, or they gave you gigs?
They gave me gigs.
Okay.
I was gonna make a joke too, but
I was just kind of like,
can't do it.
she was
No,
just like,
they
three
were like-
motherfuckers gave me money. I was like,
No,
For-
like,
for
look,
what?
Look,
What'd you do?
They had
What you did to get that
they
money?
were small, like, event agencies, you know.
Okay.
It wasn't a cool look, but I was
motherfuckers. You guys
I
can
was
just let that
doing
shit go.
very commercial, you know, like, cute little shit.
I can't have a conversation and be like, 3 motherfuckers gave me money. You gonna be like,
Well,
what
no,
did you do?
I
No, he
said,
said
wait.
pay
I
her
said
bills.
she connected me with 3 people, and so
They
they
gave you-
they
they
gave me
had
money.
DJ
Yeah.
agencies.
No, that
okay, if I
paid
need
her
to clarify,
Yeah, they
yes,
paid my
DJ
bills.
agencies.
Yo,
Paid
imagine
my
I'd be like,
bills. She
yo,
didn't say-
thank you for introducing me to these motherfuckers. They pay my bills. Well, what'd you do?
You DJ
Yo, so I
cricket.
was carrying speakers. I was setting up. Like, I was DJing. So there, is that the clarification?
No, that was good.
But no, yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
It was funny though,
Jesus.
because I was thinking the same
Were
thing.
you
I'm like,
thinking
wait
the
a minute.
same
You
thing?
see, I thought the same
I knew what
shit.
it was, but I feel like the listener may not.
Yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm sorry. I need to be more specific.
I needed clarification. I'm sorry. I know what I'm eye to eye with the listeners. I needed clarification. If you want to check the full episode of this clip, click the video on the left. Or if you'd like to continue watching more road clips, click the video on the right. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page and get updated on new clips and videos from Road Podcast throughout the week. Peace.